since that rough first set has been nails for this Michigan team, and add an ace to her resume.
And this is something Coach Elliott for Texas talked about, is that team is scary in terms of how loose they're playing, how much fun they're having. Another rocket coming across the net from Irwin. Good save there by Haley Eckerman, tooling the ball off the end blocker's right hand.
Michigan wants to try and score a lot of points in this rotation when Bailey Webster is not on the court right now for Texas, where she has rotated into the back row. Toon gets over the top of the block. The block for Texas, point Longhorns. Let's check in with Maria.
Yeah, guys, I heard Jared Elliott talking to his setter, Hannah Allison, and he really wants her to distribute the ball to Kat Bell. But not only that, he wants Bell to drive a little bit more in transition and be up and looking for the ball on offense.
Thank you very much, Maria. Bell, number 1 in the white jersey, right up front in the middle. Sliding over to try and block that, and cross, put it into Eckerman, point Texas. And that evens it up at 16. Michigan trying to get to the finals for the first time. Texas looking for a second national championship. They won it all in 1988, 24 years ago.
And maybe more importantly, a first for Coach Jared Elliott, known as probably the best coach not to have won a title, gotten his teams in the hunt so many times, and he knows it's going to happen. I'm sure he'd rather have it happen in the next 2 days than in the next few years.
You admitted to us yesterday it has been a rough year for him on a personal level, going through some family issues, and has really said that he has enjoyed his time with this Texas team, with his kids, who are all here with him this weekend to try and watch Texas win a national championship.
And that was exactly what Maria was talking about, the work in transition. First, Michigan couldn't put it away, but then Kat Bell working very hard to go to the opposite sideline and creating space and an opportunity for a kill.
Dana Miller, McElhenney, Palmer got it, but out wide.
So as we heard from Maria, Coach Elliott wanting work here. So Kat Bell coming all the way around to the other sideline, knowing she's going to have a one-on-one block. And the easy put away. They want her. They want all of their middles. Every coach wants their middles to be working in transition. Now a good serve by Michigan puts Texas in trouble.
Dana Miller to McElhenney. Had to try and go over the top of Bell that time. Toon does get it down. Point Michigan.
As Toon was talking yesterday about what really resonated for her. What really resonated for her was the coaching staff telling her to hit the heart of the court. That was not the heart of the court, but it was a kill cross court sharp. And Michigan now leads by 2 with this tied 2 sets, a 1 set apiece.
One final match, one last set, one more point. Can I get it? Why not? I've been training my whole life for this moment, and I am a champion.
Lexi Dana Miller, well, she's 2 wins away from actually getting to take that trophy home with her, and the Wolverines fighting for their first title. Let's check in with Maria Taylor.
Yeah, guys, as the Wolverines get closer to possibly closing out this 3rd set, Mark Rosen was really warning his team as they get excited in the set, they need to hold their tempo on offense, make sure they're still staying consistent, and stay true to the things that got them here, which is technique.
Thank you, Maria. Dana Miller back to serve it up for the Maize and Blue. Kat Bell gets the kill, her 7th. McNeil, Webster, and Eckerman all in double-digit kills. It's been a well-balanced attack for Texas. For Michigan, well, Coach, do you reach a point where, okay, we want to spread it around coming in, but right now it's a whole lot of Lexi Irwin. And when do you just start riding her swing? Because she's already got 17 kills and almost half of their attacks.
But the risk is if you ride it too much, the Texas block can key on it. And so what I like about that last play is they went away from her. They could have gone out to the left side, but they go to the right. McElhaney with another kill. Michigan now with 20 points. Good read by Dana Miller to get that up.
Bumped out to Irwin. McCage got a piece of it. Nice save that time by Webster. Into the triple block. Point Michigan.
Give credit to the block of Michigan. We saw it earlier, Bailey Webster for Texas. Now Michigan very ready. 6 hands right in front of Eckerman. And Texas not ready to cover their hitter. That's one of the part of the dirty work of volleyball is being ready if your hitter gets blocked. Hitter coverage.
Well, the NCAA Women's Volleyball Championship coverage continues with our national championship match coming up Saturday at 7 Eastern on ESPN2. For more information, visit NCAA.com, your home for all 89 NCAA championships. We talked early on, Coach, if Michigan was to have any chance, they would have to have an extraordinary defensive effort, and they have been doing that in the second and third set. How about in the blocking alone? Michigan outblocked in the opening set 4.5-0, but since then they have outblocked Texas 6-2.
And the best blocker on Michigan's team is Jen Cross, the member of the Canadian national team. She's gotten some huge stuffs and really given her team an emotional lift to boot with her celebrations afterward.
The 4-1 run here for Michigan. What you got, Maria?
I actually have more on Jared Elliott. He was talking to Shadair McNeil about closing that block up against Lexi Irwin. He wants her to stay inside a little bit more. That fast tempo set to the outside isn't giving her a real opportunity to hit line. So he would like McNeil to take a couple steps in towards the court and make it a little bit more difficult for Irwin to hit the seam.
And that's good that coach is talking to them about that because they don't see this fast tempo in their own gym much. They see high, waiting in the air, Webster and Eckerman hitting the high ones. But now they have to make the adjustments to something they don't get to practice often.
Well, now it's Texas that has to figure out a way to slow down this Michigan attack that has gone from hitting 0 in the opening set to 350 now in this third set. And they are 3 points away from taking a 2-1 lead.
And Michigan happy to have Irwin up there for the next 3 rotations. She's at left front.
Texas also happy to have Bailey Webster back into the game up front, number 23 in white. They're All-American.
And those are the 2 go-to players. Look for lots of swings from Irwin for Michigan, Webster for Texas.
With short floater. McElhaney sliding behind, diving play by McNeil, and there's Webster with a swing. Irwin on the other side off McCage. Got it through the block.
Dana Miller was telling us about this yesterday. I just know when my hitter, Lexi Irwin, comes in and makes the defensive play, I know exactly where to set her, not all the way out to the sideline. That was such a play. Points for Michigan. What?
Oh, terrific play defensively by Michigan. The tip from Webster. Cross kicks it down.
You can see Webster getting a little tentative and going with the tip. She could just rip that ball like they were in the first set. They control the first one. What hustle by Dana Miller and crew in the backcourt. And then another kill for Irwin.
Big swing out of the back by Eckerman. Point Texas.
A few plays ago, we saw Michigan get 3 blockers up. That time, no wing help, just 1 blocker up. Eckerman's going to win that battle often.
Irwin rolls it. Nice play by Allison. Eckerman with the tip. Back to Cross, stuffed. Eckerman off the block. Point Texas. And here come the horns. They're within a couple. Timeout, Mark Rosen.
Seeing lots of tipping from the left side hitters who are normally bringing